everyone. I'm going to be doing the BeeBeeCraft bee wall decor one today. This is going to be the tutorial, and I've picked a couple of different things. This is a metallic color series from Light Wish. It's titanium white. Oh, just titanium white. Maybe I need to pick a different color. I don't know. I thought it was a different one. I'll look through the others. We've got rustic gold, antique gold from ArtistsResin metallic powder series. We've got ArtistsResin's glow-in-the-dark yellow, ArtistsResin's chameleon powder in mint, ArtistsResin's chameleon flakes, oh boy, in fuchsia. That's going to be a fun one. ArtistsResin's chameleon powder in magenta, ArtistsResin's chameleon powder in plum. So I've got a few of them for different colors. For flower parts, I need to pick one for the centers. Let me see, what do I want to use for the center? I don't even know if I can get into some of these tight little green spots. That's going to be interesting. I will do my best. I do have my glasses to try and see a little better. Let's see some of these other colors here. I was wanting something light for the wings. I might not put anything to the wings and try and leave it clear. And just do a little embellishment later on the wings. That might be what I do with that. Might not do anything at all on the wings. That's a play it by ear one. I'll start, let's see, the mint. Over there. These are some of the that would help if I didn't have the glasses on, because it's hard for her to see with. She has a couple of different flashes there. Who blends where best? Flakes here are going to be a mess. These powders don't really seem to have really much of a... Where's some of my other ones? My intense ones. I should have... Nope, that's holographic powder. Alrighty. I may have to, adjust some of this out so it's not so long. What colors would work good for flowers? Dark green, blues, definitely not. Galaxies of maybe, green, no. Deep blue, no. Galaxy's iffy because it is kind of sort of a purpley one. Yeah, that'll give me something different. I do not want the flakes putting that fuchsia away, so that one's definitely off to the side. Is kind of off the table. I don't want that one. What else can we pull besides? We have the Galaxy. Fairy green, no. Maple's a little too dark for what I'm after. Ooh, darker magenta. Might be a prettier tone. And gold, no. Already have those colors that I'm after. And black cherry, no, definitely not. I actually might do a Galaxy on this side, dark magenta on this side. Magenta and plum. Take fuchsia, put you up. Sit. Fall back over here. Hopefully you're out of my way. Set you here. Mint. If I use you, if I can get you into the tiny spots with my little brush for the bee. This is to start with the brown though. Oh, wait. Yeah, later. At least it's open. Can't tell how far down there is. Heavens, no, way too much. Goodness. One little dip's taking care of it all. Can I get the rest off? Goodness. Ah. We have started recording, correct? Yes. And it would be helpful if I could see too. Put the glasses on. Yep, definitely have to go back in here and work on getting some of this out. Touch up some of the spots. What do I have I can... And that was just the bronze for the center. I need alcohol for cleanup. Glasses so I can see particularly where I'm going. Paper towel. I have let some of this dry out. Yeah. Paper towel. Oh, ouch. Not my fingers. Don't squish the fingers. Take it off where I want it at. Just in the bits I don't want it at. And for anybody that's, I use the 99% isopropyl alcohol. I just pick it up from off of Amazon. 91 to 99%, anywhere around there is good. Anything less than that has too much water content and doesn't work as well. Some of these are very, very tiny and small. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to get all of the color out. I'll just get as best as I can. Like, I don't know how well I'm going to get color into some of them either, but I will do as best as I can. Because I only have it's the smallest one I have been able to find for the little micro brushes. Okay, lay it on you before I topple you over. Set you over out of the way, and yeah, you're good. Getting into spring, getting closer to summer, warmer weather. Shoot, it done skipped warmer and straight hot here. Of course, we had a cold snap and jumped back into the 40s again down here. I have no idea why. It's like, can we come back to our warmer weather, please? My body does not like the cold. Not with my health. Please come back to the warmer weather. Oh, that is some gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Wowzers. Did not take much at all. Doesn't fall off the lid and everywhere else. I think I'm going to cheat and just go on with what's left on this brush over here. And cut out one of those other colors. Because that is just so pretty. I don't quite know if this is what this is supposed to do, but the heck with it, it's going anyways. Some spots are a little harder to see. Watch me put this completely in the wrong spot. This is supposed to be like the vines that I'm, coloring in, which I think it actually is. I see a spot there that definitely is vine, but well, it's gonna be purple part here. That section up. And that was, already forgotten. Which one was that? Hell, what did I just use? Was that the Galaxy? I think so. Okay, so bronze has been used, Galaxy has been used, mint has not yet. Need this one for cleanup again. Alright, glasses back on so I can see these tiny details where I need to get in it. Color up and get the color back off. I'll get another thing for that spot there. Because I need a bigger thing. Cloth. Alright, come on, get the... Come on. I know, I talk to myself. I'm either sitting here, just utterly quiet, or I'm, rambling. Ramble. So it's like concentration, quiet, or I just, talk about weird subjects. Like next weekend I'm going to Oddities market expo type thing on the Day of the Dead. That's going to be fun and cool. Didn't even know they had things like that. If it hadn't actually been for my sister-in-law, like last year or so, had a boyfriend was gonna, or I think some just random guy wanted to take her on a date, and I don't know if she even went or not, but she was telling my husband about it, her brother about it, and I started looking up about it. I'm like, oh wow, that sounds awesome, and unfortunately it's nowhere around us. Couldn't find, you know, anything around us about it, and then just happened to come across one that's going to be just a few hours away. You know, literally like half a day, not even half a day's drive. So it's, you know, within, you know, driving distance. So a friend of mine that's, you know, also on here, Dragons and Dresses, Miss April, she's gonna come up from Florida, and we're gonna come down from Georgia, and we're gonna actually get to meet in person and go check it out in person. Hopefully she's feeling up to it, and hopefully, you know, nothing comes up and I don't go to hurting or anything, and I'm still feeling up for it. And we get to actually meet in person, and we get to go check out the expo. It's a one-day only event, Gainesville, Florida. They have it on Facebook. Just look up Oddities Market, Day of the Dead, Gainesville, Florida, and should be able to kind of sort of find it on Facebook, or maybe even in Google. It's just a one-day event from like 12 to 5, so we're gearing up to go. See what all we can find, see what all they have. It mentions, you know, some bone art and bug art and wet specimens, taxidermy. So interesting, cool and interesting things that's going to be there. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but might find some cool things, because it's, you know, I love Halloween and horror. And that some of that stuff sounds cool to add to my bedroom of horrors. Literally my bedroom of horrors. One of these days I'll add some of those pictures up on my community tab, so people can see my bedroom of horrors. It's not that bad, honestly, but my parents probably sure seem to think so. Again, I'm just, you know, like I said, I ramble about all kinds of stuff. Trying to let this air out a little bit. Hope I'm not blowing things everywhere either. See if there's anything else I can try and clean up. Oh, and this one here is better than, I guess, the regular baby wipes, because it's just water wipes. It doesn't have the other chemicals and stuff that are in baby wipes. So this is why I still use baby wipes for like cleaning up the tops and my tools and stuff, but for inside the actual molds I've started using the water wipes, because it's 99.9% water and a drop of fruit extract. So I've started switching to using this for helping clean up inside the molds if I have, you know, touch-ups like this type of stuff if I need. If I can get my fat fingers into spots. Magenta or plum? I think I'm actually just going to skip and just do the plum. I don't know. We'll see. I can't make up my mind. What am I, a woman or something? Can't make up my mind. Hey, what did I just say about spelling stuff? Golly. At least pick it up and use it. Maybe some possible. Messy, messy. My arm doesn't get into that, just go ahead and clean that up. Because my wrist is going to end up tapping into that, I'm sure. Try not getting that into the wings, please. I hope y'all are still in view. Turning it around so I can see what I'm doing. I hope y'all are in view. Don't spill that. I actually think I did pretty good and get it into that one. Let's hope I can do the same for this next one. Oh boy. Let's see. I think I will try the other color. Don't know if I'm gonna like it, but let me see. Magenta. You haven't been opened yet. Coloring this skull in. I have a mixture of a couple of powders on you. Where's my phone at? Hold on, I gotta put jump pause. Be right back. Here I am forgetting to hit record again. Not that it isn't, you know, just continuing brushing in the mold. And people can, you know, fast forward if they're not interested in watching the whole process. Which I may, you know, fast forward it myself. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to that time. We'll have to wait and see. But this is a lovely mold. It's very nice and sturdy. It's going to hold up really well. It's not going to pucker out and bow out and everything and deform or anything when it, with the weight of resin or anything, which is really nice. But it's still flexible enough that, you know, you should be able to easily unmold it. Okay, did I keep most of that out? Because the first time I put some in there, Lily immediately flicked it right into there. That's why I had to. And I don't know if I just put the same color in there or not, because I've already forgotten which one I had put in there. I couldn't remember if I'd put dark magenta in or if I put galaxy in. So it looks very similar, so I can't tell what I used. So I'll have to try and go back and look and see what. They look the same, so it could be the same color. So those three could be the same ones. And that one's just a different one. I don't know. My memory, yes, it is that bad, honestly. I don't know why they want to call it fibro fog, because there's no fog to it. It's straight up just memory loss. There's sometimes it's like years that have completely lost. It's not like moments, it's a lot more than that. Some people just don't understand that, you know, it doesn't affect them. Scoot a few things over so I can have a bit of room over here. Try out the BeeBeeCraft UV resin. It's not the first time I've used it. I have used it a couple other times. Seems to be working great so far. And this mold is awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know, I overdo it way too much. Good thing I've got some little black bottles to pour extra into. way too much. I'm awful at guessing this stuff. If you haven't been able to tell. I can still see through it, so that's a plus. The light should be able to penetrate. That should be more than enough. Gives it plenty of color. I'll need my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Zoom glasses. I wonder if those dark spots were actually meant to be the black and what I need to color is supposed to be yellow. But I can't do that because that's the opposite of where the divots are. I can't put black in there. I don't have, do I still have any black? Let me go see. I'll put you on pause and see if I can, don't fall please. Alright, let me put you on pause and see if I can find black resin. Okay, I found some. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we will try one bar. Before I make a royal mess, set you down here. And you're going to have to get moved back here so you don't get colored in the light. Do what, one bar at a time? Come on, little bubble. Pop the bubble, thank you. I don't want you all the way up here, I just wanted the bubble out. finishing working on this. See how much I can get done today. My back was hurting and it was getting rather late the other night. I had to take a pause on it. Let's see if I can get some more black into this little corner here. Get my gloves on. And I know I missed a step or two on recording some spots, and I do apologize on that. Hopefully I don't forget any more. Let me get my zoom glasses out so I can see what I'm doing here. I need to get back and get some actual reading glasses too, because I've noticed I'm in need of reading glasses. And the set that I originally got is what do they call it? The transition glasses, but they don't have a line. And I just need regular reading glasses to be able to put on and take off, not a transition, because with the vertigo that just makes me really bad, like seasick. Ooh. Yep, doesn't work out for me. So I just need reading glasses I can take on and take off, not something to be able to use at the same time. Just something I can put on and take off. So, I'm not sure, do I need black or yellow? That actually looks more like a yellow fuzzy body there. Let's see about mixing up some of this. And I need more black for in there. Let's see that. And this is all cured in here, so I don't know if I can get any of it out. Probably not. Not without breaking the cup. At least it's not any more stuck down in the bottom. Fill that up if I have any left over. Make my own glow in the dark. Come on, pop open. Not too much. Awful, I'm guessing. I've said that before, I know. And we are recording, yes, good. And again, this is the BeeBeeCraft. This is the wall hanging, the pretty the bee wall hanging that I'm doing for BeeBeeCraft. Trying to get it pretty and decorated up. here. interesting because the angle. That off. Actually, that's working pretty darn good. For starters, it's not going to get the back. Of course, I've somehow flipped that around. Keep the lid on here. I'm not curing that up. Only getting the top at the moment. The angle I need. So I've got some Lippett Resins Metallic Powder Antique Gold, some Lippett Resins Metallic Powder Rustic Gold, Lippett Resins Intense Chameleon Powder in Gold. I have Glitter Fine Silver Champagne Holographic. So I'm going to be using that in the couple little spots of where the honeycomb is at. I'll probably be using this one for the glitter because I don't want it going into my other brush. And it's already going everywhere. Yep, all over the wings. I'll have to see about getting some tape or something to try and get that up, or the wet wipe. Supposed to stick to the mold, not to everything else. But that's glitter. It's something I knew could happen. I probably should have picked a spot further away from a wing, but there's not really too many of those. Probably have to go back over with another color too to make sure I get in there. Get my skulls ready so I can clean them off with extra powders. first. Let's use this though to clean up. Let's see if I can use it to clean up some of this glitter. Maybe. Get some of it up from the spots I just don't want it. Is going to be inevitable, but I'm trying to get majority up off of the wings. Don't think it's going to be seen on the body, because that's going to be the back side. Alright, the glitter part we're done with. Yeah, didn't use that one. Alright, which one next? Start with intense. And it should only take the ruler, just a tiny, come on, tap most of this off. All the stuff off. Try not to breathe around it. Ooh, that is a pretty color. Lid back on that. Slowly, carefully. put you on a pause and we'll be back. I'm going to paint this a light blue, and then we'll I'll mix up the clear, and we'll be back when it's time to pour, because I have a lot to go through for editing. Be back soon. I have no idea how much this takes. I just mixed up 8 ounces. And yeah, I cheated and used the big mixer. Been a lot of work today, so been sitting here for a while. And yeah, it put a lot of bubbles in, so I'll probably put you on pause and send this through my vacuum chamber to get some of these bubbles out. Because I do not want all these bubbles in here. And when you use a machine, you always got to make sure you scrape the sides and bottom, because it does not reach the sides nor the bottom. You will be left with uncured resin. So you cannot just rely on the machine alone. You have to still do some manual to it. Manual mixing. One of these days I'll get my phone set up so you can see my little vacuum chamber. Of course, I'm sure you've seen other people's, but I'll get my phone one day set so you can see my vacuum chamber. It's just a 3-gallon vacuum chamber I have set up in the corner, so it's out of the way. I have nothing on my hands, so I can put you back on pause. But yeah, lots and lots of bubbles in there. Be back in a minute. Okay, loads better. Like one bubble up top. So get this fan off my face. Turn off. There we go. Pouring out of this big thing, but trying to be steady. Come on, keep going. Watch me not have mixed nowhere near enough. I have a feeling. Yep, I have a big feeling nowhere near enough. And I thought I was going to have over. Oh, actually, it's kind of sort of coming close. This one's like right at just over needing 8 ounces. I don't think I'm going to mix up any more though. I'll have to do the little other pieces some other time, because this was what this was all about, was just this thing. That was only if there was extra. Clean tools and stuff off and spray it, cover it, and back when it's time to unmold. see y'all soon. Good afternoon, everyone. Ready to do some unmolding. See what we get into here. And this is the BeeBeeCraft. See, there's a couple bubbles that popped up after I'd covered it up and thought I had it all done, but it's the back part. Shouldn't see other than maybe the one in the corner. Hopefully we won't see that one, but we'll see when we get it out. See how vibrant these colors still are. Hopefully this UV comes out with the mold. Really hoping. Let's see if we can. Come on, all the pieces up. There we go. Yep, I'll have to get the UV light over here for a few minutes. Let me get it plugged up and brought over. I only need the top part. What is this one? Oh, that's for the mixer. Okay. That needs to go back over there. I'll do this in sections. There we go. All my lights turned off in here. There's barely any ambient light coming in at all. This is just the bit of glow-in-the-dark powder that I put in the UV. There's a lot of clear in here, and then there's the black, and then there's a lot of clear behind it too. Should have doubled up and did a little extra on this one. This one got a double thick coat. I don't know if you can tell sideways. See how thin this one is? This one's a bit deeper poured. This one was not as deep poured, so that's why this one's actually a bit brighter than this one. So he's a bit more clear going downwards. I'll get the lights back on for you. Fine. Hopefully figure out which one's the right buttons here. Set this over here and also turn the light on that. Get my regular overhead light on. 1 second. Oh, ow. Boy. wish I had done more of that intense one, like in at least 1 or 2 more spots. I got the glitter there, a little bit of glitter on that one. One intense, and I wish I'd gotten it in another spot. That would have been pretty. I have a different color. But you can see just a hint of blue haze. The little mint, it's very difficult to get to it. It's hard to tell if it's just showing up. Because it got poured clear behind it. Would have been better if I poured black, but I didn't want black behind it. I wanted it clear. And I like this effect. This is pretty. Not quite sure what happened here with the little round. I don't know if, yeah, there you go. I don't know what that is or what happened there. I must have set something on the mold or accidentally scratched when I was brushing or something. I got something on it. And you can't really tell where I accidentally took off a little of the color really either. You can just barely see the little spot where I accidentally nicked it, but I already had clear in there, so I couldn't go back with put color into it. But these colors still pop really, really nicely. Beautiful mold. Gorgeous details in it. I need to find a smaller brush so I can get into the fine details. If anybody knows where to get brushes, oh, hold on, that have smaller heads than these, because this was still too big to get into some of these details. See, it was too big to get into some of these details, so that's why some of the color just didn't get in there. It's very difficult. If anybody knows where to get small ones, please let me know. I'd greatly appreciate that. But I am definitely thrilled. Beautiful mold. Love how it came out. Thank you, BeeBeeCraft. I'm excited to work on some more of your other pieces. Those round open back bezels will probably be my next project. And I like that it is matte right here. It gives it a very nice soft touch. This is still shiny on this part actually. The little vines, they're shiny. The bees are shiny. Parts of the wings are shiny and parts are actually matte. That gives it really good depth. The flowers are gorgeous. I love it. Alright, time to do my shout outs. Whoops, easy. So we have Miss Tracy from Mini Scenes GB, Miss Suda from ArtistsResin, Miss Frances from Beadinkrazy Customs Creations, Marva from Marvelous Artsy, Crafty She-nan-i-gans, Amy's Resin Corner, Dragon Creations, Crafting with Karla, Crafting with Wingless Angel, Marcy's Artsy Fartsy Creations, Epoxy Me That, Wendigovan Studio, Resin Nut, Beck's Crafts Designs, Billie Holman Creations, Beige House DIY, Loose Skulls Crafts, Resin _ Resin Rebel, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Southern Lady Artistic Creations, Reptiles and Resin, Dragons and Dresses, Craftsortium, that's April. Awesome Incidentals, that's Loretta. We have Diana's Crafty Castle and ASMR. We have Rev Critter DIY. Jelly Bean Designs, DNA Resin. Art Less Ordinary by Ben Mayo. Toonfish Crafts, Daniel Cooper. Ruby's Resin Studio, The Dragon's Cave, and a couple other people I'll have to have. Like I said, I have not finished updating my list. This is my older one because I have not finished updating my list. I've got more newer people I do need to add to it. My apologies. I know Miss Beverly. I know her name, but I cannot remember her channel name. I love you, Miss Beverly. I will get you added. I appreciate everybody. Love all my subscribers. Thank you all so much. Wouldn't be here without y'all. All my new ones, my original people, thank you. I hope you are enjoying the content. I'm trying to keep doing, 1 to 2 as best as I can videos on the channel. I'm doing my best. And we shall see y'all soon. Thank you so much. Bye.